Tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point. Now here's Brogdon. Kick out to Brown. 6 to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off you. And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Now here's Van Vliet. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Siakam against Williams. From deep. Siakam, no good. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Pass to Brown. Williams with it. Back to Brown. And the layup is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time. And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
Man, that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
BA, he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
And the Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked in. Now here's Williams. Horford outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brogdon. And Horford gets it to go.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Pass to Brown. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Williams. Outside Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Horford for 3. Porter pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
The 3 from Barnes. He buries it from 3. Barnes has got 7.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that 3.
Here's Smart. Pass to Williams. Good on the shot.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Brogdon against Anunoby. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, some solid defense from Brogdon. Williams finds Brogdon. It's Brown on the wing. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now here's Smart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Anunoby on the wing. Williams defending. And stolen by Williams. White, the pass to Horford. Back to White. 59 seconds left in the first. Counted from distance.
Demonstrating how efficient he is, Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
Siakam outside. Can't get it to drop. And Boston going the other way now. Horford right side. Outside Gallinari. Smart outside. White on the wing. Williams against Porter. And Williams punches it home.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And it's Smart missing.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And an Obi for three. And the Raptors, another three.
OG does a good job of getting ready for catch-and-shoot situations. He knows the value of preparation.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
What happened? And apparently, I guess the refs didn't get a clear look at it either. They have to get it right because this is a big moment in the game.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter, and so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
Precious Achiuwa is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Thaddeus Young. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Benton in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now here's Griffin. The D's right on. And Griffin slams it in.
I saw that one in Griffin's eyes. He was ready to throw that one down.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a
Sweet move.
My goodness.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Griffin's shot is off. The Raptors' shooting has been great this game, 58%. Down low, here's Boucher, and finished off by Boucher.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Outside White. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. They double team Tatum. Back to White. The 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. White's got 6.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused, you have to be disciplined, and most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Now off the inbound. Barnes, it's good. 11 points in the game.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
Tatum with a screen. Pass to Brown.
was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Anunoby on the take. Rebound, Boston.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home. And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Takes it inside, and he gets it to go. Smart has got his first basket.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
And here's Siakam for 3. He's off on that one. And Boston going the other way now. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Toronto trailing. Here's Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Van Vliet. Lets the 3 fly. The shot that time not on target. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Now here's Brown. And here is Williams. Smart outside. "14 feet away. Barnes with the rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Van Vliet drives. Siakam outside. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Siakam's got 6 points.
At the arc, Siakam can be so dangerous. When he gets an opening, he drills it.
Left side, Williams. Back to Tatum. Smart outside. Releases. Williams' shot is good. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Celtics up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. First couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4 while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at point guard.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Outside, Brown. Williams a screen on Siakam. Brown lays it up and banks it in. Brown's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
White, he's checked in for Boston. That's good from Siakam. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
Williams in the post, working on Siakam. Williams' shot is good.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Siakam against Williams. On the wing, Porter. Back to Siakam. And stolen by Williams. Outside Tatum. Pass to Williams. Outside for Brogdon. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Ball violation. Jump ball called on the play.
Siakam with it. Picked up by Tatum. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up one. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. Tatum passes to Brogdon. Griffin outside. The three ball. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors with a lead. Van Vliet on the wing. He's guarded by White. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Porter from behind the arc. Siakam, it's good on the putback. Siakam's got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, great hustle by Pascal Siakam, fighting for the board and making sure they convert.
Outside Tatum. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Barnes.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
A line change here for Toronto. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. They double him with a Chua. Outside, Williams. Here's Brown. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
Boucher outside. And finished off by Boucher.
Once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Boston trailing. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. And Boucher with the block.
Boucher loves coming up with blocks, and his presence, it was felt on that play.
And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Boucher outside. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Trent. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
17 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Brown. Pass to Smart. Lets it fly from 18. They get the rebound. Here's Williams. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Raptors leading by 4. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Toronto's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Scotty Barnes gets a little room to shoot the corner 3, and he drains it.
Tatum, a screen on Porter. Outside, Brown. VanVleet against White to the paint. Here's Williams. Off target with a jump hook.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Siakam against Williams. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. The shot won't fall. And Boston going the other way now. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a 3. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. VanVleet, the pass to Barnes. Williams with it. Now Porter defending. Here's Tatum. White on the wing. Tatum with a screen. The kick out to Williams. Outside Brogdon. 4-3. And he can't get that one. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Barnes passes to VanVleet. Back to Barnes. VanVleet outside. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. VanVleet's got his 4th assist in this one. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
White for 3. Boston, no good that time either.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
The 3 from Barnes. The rebound, Celtics. Right side, Tatum. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Rejected by Siakam.
The massive wingspan of Pascal Siakam, an aggressive defender who uses his physical advantages to stifle shooters.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Barnes with a screen on Horford. Here's Siakam. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And I'll tell you, Siakam is like a spider in terms of his balance, his reach. He can overwhelm you.
Smart's checked in for White.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Williams with the screen. Pass to Horford. Outside Brogdon. Smart outside. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Kicks it out to Siakam. With the clock winding down. No good on that one.
The length and athleticism of Pascal Siakam is special. This is why he's such a big part of this team.
Boston's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Raptors.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Pascal Siakam.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Tatum passes to Williams. Kick out to Brown. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Boston again missing. Outside Porter. Pass to Barnes. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
down the tunnel earlier. We'll see if that confidence carries over onto their home floor. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. So here's Miami's starting group. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Stolen by Martin. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And it's the Raptors' ball. It's a 3-point game. Hero against Anunoby. Siakam outside. Raptors moving the ball around. Butler against Anunoby. And Butler gets it to go.
Well, Jimmy Butler can score on all 3 levels, inside, outside, and from distance.
Over in the corner, Hero. Outside Lowry. Butler on the wing. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Siakam kicks to Porter. Back to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To stop the run. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now, here's Adebayo. Siakam pulls it in.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
And the Raptors off to a slow start, trailing by 5. Siakam kicks to Barnes. Back to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. And there's the pass to Siakam. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat leading by 5. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Now here's Barnes. A second chance effort. Siakam passes to Trent. Fires for 3. It's stolen by Adebayo. Now running, there comes Lowry pushing the ball up. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
Now, here's Siakam. Can't cash in from close range.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Anunoby with it. Picked up by Hero. And here comes the break. Here's Adebayo. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Siakam.
Tough to match up with Bam Adebayo because of his relentlessness. He's mobile, he can drive, and he can make plays. What a tough cover.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. Young comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Porter subbed in for Anunoby. And then for Miami, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Caleb Martin. Victor Oladipo comes in for Butler. And Strus is subbed in for Tyler Hero. And here is Dedmon. Thaddeus Young getting it to go from deep. Here's Adebayo. That one, no good. Good defensive work there by Young. It's stolen by Strus. Adebayo tries it, and Adebayo throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Backcourt violation. Miami ball. Substitution on the court.
Lowry for three, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Miami holding on to an 8-point lead, heading it. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Right Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Barnes has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Raptors.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Anunoby has the open look. And the 3 off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto. It's a 10-point game. They get the rebound. Pass to Anunoby. From the arc, it's the 3-point bomb. Anunoby's got 5 now.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Strus kicks to Dedmon. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Anunoby. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo is checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Caleb Martin comes in for Dwayne Dedmon. Butler, he's checked in for Max Strus. And Hero subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Barnes. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Siakam up top. He's guarded by Adebayo. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Hero. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Adebayo kicks to Hero. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Adebayo. Another shot. And Hero with the layup. Hero's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
And a great job by Tyler that time, just getting in there and wanting to be involved in the rebound.
Heat have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Here's Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist. 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now here's Barnes. And Barnes gets double teamed. Banked in off the glass. Barnes has got his second bucket tonight.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Oladipo. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Now here's Barnes. And a wide open look for Siakam. Off target from outside.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
And that one's good by Butler.
Right now, Jimmy is playing with no let-up, attacking and relentless.
Passes it to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And so we wrap up the first half. Second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Martin is out there with Adebayo, and it's Lowry in at the point guard. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
For 3, Siakam. And the rebound goes to Martin. Miami leading by 20. A shot by Lowry, no good. The Raptors shooting 43% from the field. Here's Anunoby. That one, no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Here's Lowry. Plays it up and banks it in. Lowry's got 6 points.
Lowry showcasing his ability to do damage on the inside.
Pass to Anunoby. Shot to stop the run. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Now, Jimmy's an interesting personality on the team, so between what the staff demands of him and what he demands of the teammates. That can be a delicate balance.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Miami. And a wide open look for Porter. And the Raptors miss again. He'd have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tyler Hero picks one up.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
A different look for Miami. Yurtsevin comes in for Caleb Martin. And Strus is subbed in for Tyler Hero. Butler passes to Lowry. From outside, off the mark. Toronto's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. The pass to Siakam. Barnes outside. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Lowry can't get it to go. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Now, here's Anunoby. He's tightly guarded, deflects the pass, and stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's Siakam. Miami grabs the miss.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
The Heat shooting their 7th, 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And Miami also making a switch. Oladipo, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. For Toronto, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. Butler kicks to Strus. Dedmon passes to Butler. Fires the 3. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And potentially the switch is flipped here for Jimmy Butler to take over and dominate in this one.
Pass to Boucher. And again, Toronto no up.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Offensive rebound, Butler. Dedmon finds Yurtsevin. Oh, he misses the dunk. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
To the wing on the left. Here's Boucher. Nailed from three-point land. Boucher's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And it's Butler missing. Toronto's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Boucher, and the dunk by Boucher.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. Hero comes in for Max Strus. Now, here's Trent. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Adebayo drives in. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. And the shot is good. Raptors shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Thaddeus Young on the wing, guarded by Oladipo. He takes it in. Benton. Second chance shot. Achua, the pass to Boucher. The three-pointer, no good. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Heat, and of everything he's doing well, it's it. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple these pretty assists over the course of a game, and this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Young. Achua is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Gary Trent, and it's Banton in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Trent with the wide open look. The offensive rebound, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Chalk up 2 there. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Yeah, and they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle. Hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Good saving. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Achua, no good. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Down low. Jovic passes it to Vincent. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Trent. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good night.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Here's Robinson. Pass to Vincent. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the pass to Banton. And here's Boucher. He kicks it to Young. Shot clock at 6. And it's Trent in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Trent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Butler goes in, and it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, pretty good show of strength there by Jimmy Butler, able to convert even after the hit.
Raptors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Over Adebayo. And he can't bank that one in. Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Miami no good on that time either. Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Anunoby against Martin. And Siakam has it in the corner. Clock at 6. Over Butler. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Miami.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Butler.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Yurtseven's checked in for Jimmy Butler, and Strus is subbed in for Hero.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but Once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
It's Porter outside, and it's Lowry with the rebound. Adebayo against Van Vliet. Over in the corner, Yurtseven. Goes back up. Here's Adebayo. Over Barnes. They get it back. Pass to Strus. It's Martin on the wing. His three-pointer's off the mark. Van Vliet against Lowry. Nobody near Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. Puts up a three. Offline. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the...
Oh, my goodness! Okay. Throw it down!
Come on! What a creative slam by Butler, showing off his tremendous athletic ability.
Pass to Tatum. Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Butler against Brown. Over Butler. Here's Williams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Pass to Hero. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry making the right choice there.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
B.A., when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, B.A.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Adebayo. No luck on that one.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Smart. Adebayo with a steal. Hero with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. Here's Martin. That three's off the mark. Here's Smart. Pass to Brown. And here's Tatum. With the fadeaway. Rebounded by Butler.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
Outside, Brown. It's Smart on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. Smart passes to Williams. Outside, Brogdon. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Count that bucket.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Williams punches it home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it. Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
And Williams punches it home.
The PA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Hero, no good. And at this point for Brown, you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Lowry finds Martin. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
And just a shrewd pass by Lowry. He has a gift for seeing what's happening on the floor and finding shooters.
Outside Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. Back to Brogdon. Now here's Williams. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
And here's Butler outside. And the Heat, another three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Williams with the screen. Tatum against Martin. Tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Here's Tatum. And he lays it up and in.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Pass to Martin. The three. Williams grabs the board. Smart with the ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Left side, Butler. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. That's good from Butler.
The gritty, hard-working mentality of Butler is contagious. He just elevates his teammates to work on becoming better, too.
Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Heat. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat. Boston trailing. On the court for Miami here in the second. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the center position.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Lowry finds Adebayo. Butler passes to Hero. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Brogdon. Off the inbound, Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Butler's got 10 points.
And Butler doesn't fear anyone, especially when he's looking to score this close to the rim.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most? And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Smart against Lowry. Outside, Williams. Outside for Brogdon. Clock is at 3. There's Tatum with the 3. Not going to go that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. Pass to Hero. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
A tremendous facilitator out of the wing. Butler finding the uncovered man.
To the middle. There's the steal. Hero with it. Guarded now by Smart. Outside Butler. Here's Martin. Out to Lowry. Fires the 3. Smart grabs the miss. For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Tatum with a screen. Smart passes to Tatum. Count it. He has 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Hero on the wing. Back to Lowry. Pass to Butler. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Another shot. Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. Lowry against Smart. Into the lane. Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area, showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat.
Martin finds Lowry. Now Adebayo. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Free throw's good, Adebayo.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Tatum against Martin. Back to Smart. Tatum with a screen. Pass to Horford. There's the triple. Adebayo with a steal. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Free throw's good, Adebayo. Both shots good from the strike.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And Adebayo over to help. Pass to Pritchard to halt the run. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside Butler. Hero with it. Now Horford defending. The 3 is up. Martin misses. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Out to the right wing. Here's Pritchard. Butler covering. White for 3. And Hero grabs the board. And here's Miami. They're on a 14-4 run. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got 7 points for the quarter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Horford, a screen on Martin. Outside White. Out left to the wing. For 3. Hauser can't get it to go. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Adebayo passes to Butler. And here's Lowry. It's Martin on the wing. With 4 on the clock. The first one falls. Good on both. Here's Brogdon. And so it's the Miami Heat feeling.
Resulting 18. The Heat 36.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Butler finds Lowry. Martin outside. Hero for 3. Smart grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Brown passes to Brogdon. Williams a screen on Martin. Brogdon from outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Martin inside. Tatum's there. Butler on the wing. And a nice finish on the layup. Butler's got 14 points for the game.
You love seeing Butler play with this much confidence, looking for his shots and getting them to go down.
Here's Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
Oladipo's checked in for Miami. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Inside. It's stolen by Tatum. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Adebayo a screen on Smart. And he's going for the oop here. And Adebayo slams it in.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
Pass to Smart. The kick to Tatum. The 3 is up. Kept alive by Boston. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
It's Smart on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. Smart passes to Brown. 5 on the clock. Intercepted.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
For 3, Lowry. Offensive board. Adebayo. Oladipo against Brogdon. Outside Butler. 4 on the clock. Lowry finds Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Pass to Brown. Now Williams. Counted by Adebayo. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. That's going to send Robert Williams to the line. That's on Jimmy Butler. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Poke loose. Brown with it. Now guarded by Butler. Brown passes to Williams. Over Butler. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Team foul.
Second free throw, no good. The Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Boston with a rebound. Outside, Brown. It's Smart on the wing. There's 1:34 left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Brogdon, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Heat ball.
Miami's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And he lobs it up. Oh, blows the alley-oop jam. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. The drive by Smart. Pass to Williams. Banked it in off the glass. Williams has got 13 now. Miami has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Butler passes to Adebayo. And stolen by Brown. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Now here's Williams. Hounded by Adebayo. Martin against Tatum. Pass to Smart. Clock at 6. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. It's stolen. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Butler.
Playing with passion. Butler is never scared of a challenge. A wing who battles inside.
First free throw is good. We've got a line change here for Boston. Butler hits them both. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Gallinari. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Pritchard. Gallinari with a screen on Lowry. Down low. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And this has been the book on Gallinari. Play him physical, don't give him space. But you see how he's adjusted to that.
And so it's Miami liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And for the Heat, they're shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. We've got Kyle Lowry, Caleb Martin out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside, Gallinari. Horford, right side. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. A big group substitution here for Boston. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Gallinari. Brown comes in for Hauser. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for White. And Smart subbed in for Pritchard.
If you want to talk about a high-value veteran, Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys. And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Count it. Good. Oladipo's got his first bucket in this one.
Plays with great energy. When Oladipo makes successful drives, things start to open up for the rest of his team.
Adebayo against Horford. Outside Tatum. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, he's a bit undersized for a forward. He more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And it's Butler with the jam.
2 loud points from Jimmy Butler, who is a pretty loud guy, and that's a good thing.
Here's Brown. From down in the low post, it goes.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Adebayo. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Smart. Horford, a screen on Butler. Brown with it. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Butler against Smart. And it's Butler with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to break. That's just textbook right there.
Inside. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Pass to Horford. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Miami the other way. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. And finished off by Adebayo.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Right side, Brogdon. Tatum finds Brown. Here's the 3. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Brown. Tatum's got 10 points in just the second half. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Launches it. That shot missing. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Horford for 3. Drills it from deep. Horford's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance. Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Smart for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Heat.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jimmy Butler.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Williams is checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Smart.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
Here's Oladipo. Rebounded by Brogdon. And Boston has possession. It's an 18-point game. And Pritchard, here we go. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Oladipo. Tatum with the block.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Oladipo, shot's good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Offline. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jimmy, let's talk about defense. What clicked for you down the stretch?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Outside, Horford. 5 to shoot. Here's Smart. The shot will not fall. Good D by Siakam. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Anunoby, good.
OG Anunoby has put in such work on his perimeter game, and boy, that three-point shot getting more and more dependable.
Smart kicks to Brown. Brogdon against Trent. Outside, Smart. Horford sets a screen for Brown. That one wide left.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
Horford. Siakam pulls it in.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
That's good from Barnes on the assist by Anunoby.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Smart passes to Horford. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
Horford has a wide open look. Boston again missing. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Tatum with a screen on Anunoby. In the corner, Horford with it. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that one is good. Barnes has got his second bucket of the game to go.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Trent passes to Siakam. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
And he's good on the second. And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
1:30 left here in the opening quarter. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And towards this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core, but the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
On the wing, Brown. He's guarded by Anunoby. And it's Brown missing. Toronto with the ball. Big time run continues here. 16-0, shutting it down. Siakam up top, guarded by Horford. Siakam inside. Brown on him. Horford goes in, shoots. The turnaround jumper. Count it.
Well, Al Horford just goes about his business, and that's an easy opportunity right there.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Tatum with it, and it's Trent picking him up. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
For three, Van Vliet drills the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got 6.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound, Boston. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Well, that's an example of the strength of Marcus Smart. He barrels into the defense in order to pick up the foul.
And so, Smart nails both of them. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. Van Vliet way outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. They're and if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Again on the wing, he's joined by Brown. Tatum out there with Horford, and it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Trent can't hit. Celtics trail by 15. Tatum on the wing, covered by Barnes. Brogdon looking around. Outside, Smart. Tatum trying to break free. And Smart with the basket on the assist from Brogdon.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
And a wide open look for Siakam. And again, Toronto no up.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. And how about Malcolm Brogdon joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider the active players who have done it. It's Malcolm, as you just said, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Steph Curry. I would say that's pretty good company. And if you look all time, the rest on the list are a bunch of Hall of Famers.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Right wing for 3, Siakam. And the Raptors miss again. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Brogdon outside. Outside, Smart. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
You ever notice the physicality that's an aspect of Marcus Smart's game? He just powers through the defense, sensational shooting.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah.
And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Brown.
You have to be impressed with the instincts and versatility on the defensive end from Scotty Barnes. This guy legit.
Trent finds Anunoby. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. The tray. And he's good on the 3-ball. Anunoby's got 9 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Horford. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I'd say a veteran shot right there. Al Horford immediately answering back with a 3 of his own. Go ahead, big fella.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Tatum's shot is off.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Van Vliet, right side. .119 left in the first half of the game. Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Trent with it. Brogdon picks him up. Trent passes to Siakam. And Anunoby now top of the key. Brings it home after the terrific move.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Pass to Tatum. Left side, Smart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
Robert Williams is checked in. Toronto calls timeout. And a holding rebound on the floor for the Celtics. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Banton. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Gallinari finds Horford. Gallinari trying to get open. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Al Horford. And the layup's good off the glass. Horford's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
And stolen by White. And no good.
That's the end of the first half.
Thanks, David. And we've got third quarter basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Celtics trail by 9. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. It's Boucher out there with Young. Then it's Porter. Then there's Achua. And it's Banton in at the one. Toronto's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it. Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Out to the right wing. Here's Pritchard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Okay, Thaddeus Young showing off that big-time ability to stretch the defense. How about that, Kev?
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Hits it from three-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And here's Toronto. They're on a 9-1 run. To the left side wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's the teardrop. Here's Horford. And it's denied. Young against Brown. And there's the pass to Boucher. Shoots the 3. And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Tatum drives in. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And doors that seemed to change his scenery was good for Chris Boucher.
Guys, think about a guy like Chris Boucher, an unknown quantity when he enters the NBA, a tribute to the player development system in Toronto. Here was a guy with a lean frame. You didn't know what he could be in the NBA. A career year in 2021. The guy can flat shoot the basketball, he can be dangerous in transition, and he competes on the defensive end.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
In the corner, it's Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Kicks to Horford. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Toronto leading by 19 points. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Second team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Siakam. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D there from Williams. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brogdon outside. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. From deep, Trent drops in the tray.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Raptors making a switch here. Porter's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Raptors.
Tatum draws the double. Pass to Pritchard. Oh, good on the triple.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Brown with the screen on Barnes. Barnes against Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Back to Williams. Good D by Siakam. It's deflected. Outside, Porter lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer. Porter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Pritchard passes to Williams. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Porter with it. Brogdon picks him up. Porter, no luck. Van Vliet against Brown. And Van Vliet, here we go. Siakam's shot is off. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as a quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Passes to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. No good on the shot. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Outside, Porter. Barnes sets a screen for Anunoby. He feeds it to Barnes. Great D that time from Tatum. And stolen by Barnes. Pass to Siakam. Back to Barnes. Siakam. Great positioning on the putback. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And Brogdon, here we go. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Van Vliet left side. And a wide open look for Porter. And it's good off the back rim and in. Here's Brogdon. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Trent's checked in for the Raptors. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Anunoby a screen on Horford. Siakam, that's good.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
The pass to Hauser. Back to White, to the inside. Horford in the post, covered by Siakam. Horford, no luck. Toronto's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Trent with the wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. And Boston has possession. Ball's knocked loose. Van Vliet looking around. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. On the wing, Anunoby. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. Kicks it to White. Fires the 3. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for OG Anunoby.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
.50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Fast break, Toronto. Lobbed up there for Van Vliet.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
White the pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. He's guarded by Anunoby. They could use a bucket. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet, 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Pass to Van Vliet. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin, to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight.
sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Young in at the 3. And he gets that one.
Good work from Barnes in the screen and roll, just keeping things simple on offense.
Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Siakam, no good. And it's Miami's ball. To the right side. For 3, Lowry drops in the 3.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
And so here is Miami, following the bucket by the Raptors. Siakam, the pass to VanVleet. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. VanVleet's got 5.
Well, Fred could do this all day. He's that confident in his long-range shooting.
Pass to Adebayo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
VanVleet against Lowry. VanVleet, the pass to Anunoby. Siakam with a screen on Hero. Siakam with it. Fires for 3. That one no good. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. It's Barnes on the wing. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Showing the grit. Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
Pass to Martin. 3-pointer. Siakam pulls down the board. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Young, the pass to VanVleet. Outside Anunoby. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Siakam, no good. The Heat with the lead. Hero, right side. It's stolen by Barnes. And now the Raptors on the break. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Hello, Scotty Barnes throws it down. Okay, young fella.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Barnes. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Now here's Siakam. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And Anunoby gets it to go.
And we have seen OG become a volume three-point shooter because he has a nice touch from that spot.
Adebayo tries again. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adebayo's got 6. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Young from long range. Adebayo grabs the board.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Lowry finds Martin. 17-foot shot on the way. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Van Vliet with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Siakam against Lowry. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Siakam, good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Adebayo in the post. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Miami Heat. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Young in at the 3 slot.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one. What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, BA. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
The Heat making a switch here. Your 7's checked in. And then Siakam with the jam.
And I'll tell you, Siakam is like a spider in terms of his balance, his reach. He can overwhelm you.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. And anytime a player is asked about pressure, they'll say, I don't feel it. Smitty, I don't believe it.
No, you shouldn't be. I think what they're doing is, obviously, you don't want to show weakness. And it's about different players, how they manage it. And I think some players do a better job than others.
Look how Oladipo can move. Gets down inside with such speed.
Toronto trailing. Outside Anunoby. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And your 7 gets it to go.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Boucher on the screen. Van Vliet, the pass to Boucher. Off target with the 3. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to your 7 from deep. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. And now a 7-point Heat lead.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Now here's Siakam. Buries it down low. Siakam's got 7 points.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Butler. Goes back up. Adebayo, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Boucher a screen on Lowry. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That shot is off. And Miami the other way now.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Here's Lowry. Down low. Adebayo. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Thaddeus Young. The Raptors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position grade.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Lowry with it. Van Vliet covering. Adebayo passes to your 7. Here's Oladipo. Knocked away. Here's Adebayo. And he makes it on the layup. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
And the foul on Omer Yurtseven. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Butler with a steal. Who poked away. Right side Young. Back to Siakam. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You were right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Though you get a lot of individual production out of Pascal Siakam, he's a total team player. He checks his ego at the door.
Second personal foul.
Here's Adebayo. 10 points for him.
What length from Scotty Barnes, a tough defender.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Out to the right wing. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Siakam. 6 to shoot. Van Vliet finds Siakam. Over Lowry. And that one's long.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Oh, it's stolen. And here we go, the Heat fast break.
Oh, did you see that?
Finish. And that one is hammered home.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. For 3, Oladipo. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Oladipo's got 7 points. Here's Anunoby. And the layup is good off the glass.
Outstanding work by OG. Unbelievable versatility. And that was a tough finish.
Here's Adebayo. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half.
Miami Heat 39. The Raptors. The Jabberwockies.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Boucher, no good. Miami has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Hero with the bucket. Hero's got his first 2 points.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
Here's Benton to the inside. Achua. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Martin.
Almost converts despite the contact.
A 2020 first-round pick. Precious Achua was traded before his second year in the league.
You know, it's interesting, B.A., going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year. But Precious, he had a great second year.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Shot from 16. And it's Butler with the jam.
Look, when you play against Jimmy Butler, you know you're in for a battle. Excellent job extending the possession.
Outside Porter. Back to Trent. 5 to shoot. Pass to Benton. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And here's Porter outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Off the catch, that's when I feel like Porter is most in rhythm with his shot.
Hero for three. Martin the pass to Lowry. Three-pointer. And the Heat, another three.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Pass to Benton. Lowry brings the double team. Outside for Porter. Puts up a three. Rebound by the Heat.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Hero with it. From deep three-point range. Achua with the rebound. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yeah, SBA, the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
Achua against Lowry. Martin outside. Butler on the wing. Porter with the steal. And now the Raptors on the break. Benton, good. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's Butler off the drive. Hero for three. Porter with the steal. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Boucher. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
A difficult guy to match up with. Boucher can cause your defense serious problems.
The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Achua. Young comes in for Porter Jr. OG Anunoby's checked in for Trent. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Banton. Siakam with a screen on Lowry. VanVleet the pass to Boucher. Left side Young. Pass to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Siakam's got 10 points.
Wow, he's becoming a more sophisticated scorer. Siakam beats good D with better O.
Back to Adebayo. Now Butler. To the middle. Adebayo, that's good. He's got 12.
Bam is cooking right now. Once he flips this switch, he's tough to slow down.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Pass to VanVleet. Siakam with a screen on Lowry. Three-pointer, VanVleet. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight. Butler with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Victor Oladipo is checked in for Miami. And Toronto also making a switch. Scotty Barnes checked in for Boucher. Martin with the bucket.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Anunoby. He's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All VanVleet does is make winning plays.
And here's Butler outside. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Adebayo, that's good.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Siakam with the slam.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him.
Here's Butler. Shot from the low post is good. Butler's got 17 points. Outside Young. Fires from deep. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you got to have some real nerve to hit that shot.
Coach, and a great shot. show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? It's the Heat leading by 8. And right after this, we'll bring in the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. So the Raptors 5 right now. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Then it's Thaddeus Young. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Benton in at the 1. Siakam outside. And the Raptors, another 3.
Becoming more consistent with his shot. Siakam forcing the defense to come out and guard him.
It's Martin on the wing. Kicks it to Hero. Oladipo, right side. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Pass to Siakam. Young with a screen on Oladipo. Here's Benton. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th assist in this one. Miami has gone 7 of 9 from 3-point range so far. Hero for 3. The shot, no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. There's the 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
And I'll tell you, this thing looked pretty much over heading into the 4th, but give them a lot of credit for fighting their way back.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay.
Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And Oladipo drops them both. Toronto calls timeout. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Toronto. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Anunoby for 3. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've been lights out from 3-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists. After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
Ever so close. Needed that one to go down.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Siakam, the pass to Young. Screen by Young. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Miami on D. Siakam the screen. The basket. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Butler passes to Adebayo. He's off on the layup. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And he gets the bucket. Siakam's got 11 points here in the second half.
He's such a long wing player. Pascal Siakam can operate down low.
Adebayo. Second chance effort. And finished off by Adebayo.
This team is so lucky to have an eager player like Bam, someone who wants to step up in the big moments.
Barnes with a screen on Lowry. Here's Benton. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
For three, Lowry. And Young pulls it down. Toronto's gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. Siakam against Martin. Siakam left side. To take the lead. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And the free throw, no good.
When there's a chance to make a difference, Siakam steps up. This should be no different.
Hero. Unable to get that one. The Raptors with a lead. Anunoby passes to Young. From the arc. Kicks it out to Siakam. Timeout called. The Raptors. They lead by 2. 51 seconds left in the game. Here's Anunoby. The rebound by Lowry. Butler against Young. Butler can't get it to go. Now the Raptors with it. 2-point game. Pass to Benton. 29 seconds left in the fourth. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. Siakam with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And here's Lowry from the arc. That shot off the mark. Siakam with it. So a close game sees Toronto taking this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Steve.
coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. It's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now here's Brown. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Smart on the wing. And stolen by Kyle Lowry.
And, you know, you could see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over it.
Now, Hero. And Adebayo throws it down.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Smart with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Smart passes to Williams. Back to Smart. Celtics passing it around. Here's Tatum. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I like when Tatum goes inside, using that height and touch to perfection from the interior.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And here is Brogdon after Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer. Here's Brown, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
It's his first trip to the line.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Butler can't get that one to fall. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Celtics. 4-point game. In the corner, Tatum with it. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Williams. No good on that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. Butler against Brown. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Brogdon kicks to Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Butler passes to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Tatum. And it's White in for Marcus Smart. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here's Adebayo. Lowry finds Butler. And they double up Butler. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
For Miami, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Grant Williams is checked in for Brown. Celtics trail by 6. Gallinari outside. Horford with the screen on Butler. Gallinari dishes to Williams. 3-pointer. And it's White missing. Miami's on 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hero with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Adebayo. He shoots again. Pass to Martin. Now Hero. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
In the flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
Clock is at 3. Here's White. Off the left rim and out. Now the Heat with it. They're on a 13-5 run. And it's Butler missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's White. It's Williams, high post. No good that time. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Miami Heat. He finishes with 9. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Good job by Victor on that one, scoring despite getting whacked. I love how he maintained his balance on that shot.
Smart against Lowry. Smart kicks to Tatum. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Martin against Tatum. Three-pointer, Butler. Rebound by Williams.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Back to Brown. Right side, White. A 3-ball. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Williams, a screen on Butler. Brown feeling out a bit. In the corner, Tatum with it. Smart against Butler. Butler on the way. Williams with the block. In the corner, Tatum with it. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 5 now. Brent, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit, nervous, but nothing superstitious and nothing that I can recall.
Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Pass to Smart. To the middle. Here's Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Williams has got his first points in this one. The Heat leading by 6. Outside for Martin. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Finished off by Oladipo.
The defense head on a swivel as Oladipo had him in circles.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Tatum passes to Williams. In the corner, Smart with it. Williams sets a screen for Smart. From past the arc, Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. The Heat have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Butler finds Oladipo. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Brown. Misses the layup.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Alinari comes in for Brown. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for White.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Horford with it. Now defended by Adebayo. The 3 from Tatum. And it's Miami with the rebound. Lowry looking around. The kick outside to Butler. Inside. Here's Adebayo. And stolen by Horford. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Boston will return possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Williams is checked in for Boston. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
Horford in the post. He's against Martin. It's Brogdon on the wing. There's 38 seconds left now here in the second. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. The Heat leading by 10. Stolen by Smart. Now the pass to Horford. There's the 3. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. The Heat have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here.
Okay. Now Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Brogdon hits them both.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Okay, David, much appreciated. Too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for the Celtics. Again on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1. Williams passes to Brown. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Butler, no good. Celtics trail by 12. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Butler against Brown. Tatum kicks to Williams. From deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Martin finds Lowry. Now here's Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Well, the last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
And he makes the first. Heroes checked in for the Heat. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Brown against Butler. Brown down low. Butler with the steal. Down low. Taken away by Williams. Brogdon with it. Now defended by Adebayo. It's stolen by Adebayo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Tough to match up with Bam Adebayo because of his relentlessness. He's mobile, he can drive, and he can make plays. What a tough cover. A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Tatum no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Passes it to Martin. Hero on the wing. No good on the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the rebound goes to Martin. Miami leading by 16. Here's Adebayo. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9.
And the coaching staff continues to impress upon Bam to keep exploring all of his offensive talents. His confidence sky high.
Over in the corner, Brown. And stolen by Butler. Hero, that's a two-pointer. Butler kicks to Hero. Outside, Martin. Butler feeling out of it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And stolen by Butler. He dishes it to Lowry. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And some changes here for the Celtics. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Horford comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Derek White subbed in for Marcus Smart. And so White will bring it out for Boston. They're scoreless since the first half. Brown wide open. He fired. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pass to Hero. White against Lowry. Martin's in the post. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Again, the miss by the Heat. Celtics trail by 18. Here's Tatum. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Lowry kicks to Hero. Back to Lowry. From downtown. And Hero the bucket on the assist by Lowry. Hero's got his second basket.
And you can tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Adebayo against Griffin. Martin from outside. For 3. And Tatum pulls it down. For Boston, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pitched at the half start. And the dunk by Horford.
Get out of the way. What a huge throwdown by Horford off that drive.
From deep three-point range, Martin with the bucket. Martin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Celtics trail by 20. Brown the pass to Tatum. Outside, Horford. It's White on the wing. Griffin a screen on Lowry. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. With the crossover, and the jam by Butler.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Brown, good.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And a wide open look for Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. He's got 8.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to...
And so it's Miami riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Jimmy Butler is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in the center. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
Outside Williams. Pass to Brogdon. Williams against Martin. Williams passes to Pritchard. Another shot, and it's good on the layup.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Here's Horford. Knocked loose. Gallinari passes to Pritchard. He's looking for Horford and finds him. And now Martin pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
Here's Horford. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Miami.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And you would expect a quality play like that from a quality guard like Kyle Lowry.
Gallinari wide open. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Hero. That one's not going to go. Now Boston takes it the other way. Williams kicks to Gallinari. Horford sets a screen for Brogdon. Outside, Horford. Shoots the three. It's good from long range. Horford's got 6 here in this quarter.
You hear the term stretch 4 right there, Horford from the perimeter.
Here's Adebayo. A second chance effort. Martin finds Hero for the three. Good D by Brogdon.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Pritchard, and he banks in the layup.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Outside, Hero. Fires the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. Williams scanning the floor. Horford gets the bucket. Horford's got 10 points in just the second half.
Good closer to the rack. Horford's added a jumper, but at home on the inside.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Jaylen Brown comes in for Gallinari. And Smart subbed in for Pritchard. Outside to Brogdon. That three off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Griffin's checked in for Tatum. Gallinari comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Derek White subbed in for Brogdon. Free throw, good Butler.
You know, Jimmy's an interesting personality on the team, so between what the staff demands of him and what he demands of the teammates, that can be a delicate balance.
Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Hero against White. Hero passes to Lowry. There's the drive to the inside. Outside for Martin. The pass to Hero. Butler from outside. Horford with the rebound. And here's White. Here's Griffin. Takes it off the glass.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Feeds it to Griffin. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Adebayo. Inside. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Griffin. In close, he hits it.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinic. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is...